Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Fiers, Femme, Shamika, whichever one you want to call me. Let me fix my hair. Oh, see, I know that was gonna come down. Okay. So yeah, today, first of all, how you guys doing? How have y'all been? Let me know in the comments. I go on my little hiatuses because sometimes I just need that mental break, and not that I need to make an excuse because this is my channel. But if you ever feel like you need a break from anything, just take a break. Sometimes you just need to woosah and connect with God. You feel me? I hope that everybody has been doing great. And I always try to stay connected through my community tab. So make sure you check that out. I always put nice quotes, affirmations, any music that uplifts me, scriptures, all that type of stuff. And so I've been doing me, being me, evolving, I guess you could call it. And yeah, learning. I like learning. I love information. So speaking of information, today we are going to do a moisturizer mask because in the winter seasons, your skin gets a little bit dry no matter how hard you try to not allow it to get dry. No matter how hard you consume water, sometimes your skin still needs that extra love. So today we're gonna do a mask with turmeric. I have it in a bottle, of course. We got turmeric. We're gonna use our Aztec Healing Clay Mask. We're gonna use some honey and some water. Okay, I like to boil my water and use that on my face. And so, yeah. After that, I'm just gonna rinse my face and put what I always put on my face in the winter season. And matter of fact, it's not just the winter season. I use this all year round. And it's my own little oil concoction with calendula and sunflower oil in there. And that's what I'll be putting on my face. And sometimes if I need a little bit more thickness, I'll add castor oil after my skin sucks in the calendula oil. Because the calendula oil does not just sit on my skin because I take care of my skin. So yeah, so now we're going to get into this video. Okay, so now you're gonna take your glass bowl and your tools, okay? I'll have the link down below for my Amazon store. I have a self-care tab on my Amazon store, and you can get everything that I use under that tab to do this mask, okay? So you're gonna get as much as you think you need. I do not use measurements, so I usually just take one of these things and I stick it in there. I just throw it in there, you know what I'm saying? And I do the same thing with the turmeric, but I use the other tool. I don't put the same tool in here because I actually use this to drink and do other things, put into my soaps and put in my food and, you know, all that jazz. So yeah, how has everybody been doing? I've been staying prayed up. I'm like connecting with God and thanking God for all my blessings and all my abundance and everything that surrounds me, the protection every day. You should always remember that you are highly favored no matter what may be going on in your life, no matter what it may look like. God always has a bigger plan for you, okay? Don't allow people, circumstances, and things, like I said in my last video, to hinder you from moving forward or feel like you can't move forward. And love for yourself is having love for God. You know I had some people write me, if you love yourself so much, why are you single if you're that kind of person, if you're a lovable spirit, if you're smart and intelligent? I'm single by choice. I know people hate when people say that, but sometimes being in solitude, isolation, and by yourself is what's needed so that God can continue to bring the right people around you and not somebody that's closed-minded, like that individual who wrote me that comment that never saw the light of day. So always trust your instincts. Always listen to your higher self. Always know that God is watching and God is preparing you for the next season of your life. I know this is a video about a mask, but I just felt like saying that. Never allow anybody to take your power. Keep going. Keep doing what you need to do. And trust and believe that the things that you see will turn around. It starts internally first. That's what people don't understand. It's an internal thing. And when you finally have that peace within your mind, the outside will start to reflect. And God will remove every single person that needs to be removed before he brings in those blessings. Because why would you want somebody around you? Why would you want people around you that do not serve for your highest purpose? That will basically suck up everything that God is trying to give you. Why? So there's always a plan, you know? And I decided to, this is not the first time I've been single for, how long I've been single for? I think I've been single for almost 4 years now. So yeah, and I love it. I don't wake up and worry about anybody else but me, because I do not have children. And that is by choice as well, because I never felt like the partnership, I had a partner that I wanted to have kids with because of what I seen. I was at least there enough to know that nobody that I came across was who I wanted to lay down with and procreate and have children, because I'm very serious about that. Anyway, we'll talk about that in another video. So this is how it looks so far. I got my little honey, got my turmeric and my Aztec healing clay mask. And I'm gonna add the water to it, and then I'm gonna mix it. Now, if it's too thick, if it's too loose, you add more Aztec clay mask. I very much know who I am and what I want out of my life. And a turning point happened for me most recently again. Like, I'm always growing, because as I told you, I'm always in solitude and praying and connecting with the word and connecting with God and doing, you know. It's not just about sitting there and waiting for God, but doing and believing and trusting, like really trusting, because sometimes people say they have faith and they don't really have that faith. You know, you keep worrying, you keep stressing. You have to allow the universe to tune into your frequency so that it can help you, so that God can help you, okay? And if anybody around you is causing you to have doubts, pain, think of yourself in a negative way, whether that be a close family member or a close friend that you knew for years since kindergarten, you have to let that person go. People can hinder you. You can sometimes pull in their energy on your path, and that's why your blessings are taking even longer to come towards you. I don't know why I'm saying this in this video, but I guess it needed to be said, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep doing it. So don't allow anybody to stop you from taking that time for yourself. Don't make them make you feel bad because you do feel overstimulated. It's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and internally we all have our own issues that we have to overcome, and you know, to become a better person, to become a newer version. You want to thank your old selves, but you also are grateful for the person you want to become, right? So that takes steps. That takes big changes. Just like when we were kids, we always have big changes in our lives. From going to school or just being in a certain situation. So I, for one, pledged to myself, I always preached to myself that I wanted to evolve. I always want to completely continue to evolve. And no matter what is going on in my life, the only constant that I have had, yes, I got my mom, because my mom is a beautiful soul. And I'm recognizing that a lot of people don't have parents like that support them the way my mom does. So if you don't have that, and even when I do have that, there's certain things I don't want to confide in my mom. I turn to God. Like, through my whole TSW, people ask me, how did you do it? It was God. I would blast gospel music. I would listen to the word, because, you know, you can listen to the Bible if you can't read it aloud. I listened to the whole Bible. I meditated. I cried. I didn't allow anybody to make me feel like, oh, you can't show your emotions and stuff like that. I cut everybody off. It was just me and the word. So I don't know who needed to hear that, but allow yourself to heal no matter how anybody else feels like you should do it. Listen to yourself, listen to your body. Okay, so now it's mixed up. So I'm going to apply it to my face. And I love this mask because, like I said, the honey makes it so creamy, and like the turmeric will help with dark spots. Like I have a dark spot from my glasses. Try not to wear them as much because my doctor did tell me not to wear my glasses all the time. And I know I shouldn't because it helps to strengthen your eyes to practice with them. But sometimes, you know, I work on the computer. I'm just like, I need this. So I'm trying to figure out a way. Maybe I'll go loosen my glasses, but it definitely left a mark. So yeah, I just love this mask, okay? And I remember I used to do it every single day when I was trying to tone my skin back to, you know, how it is now. But just because my skin looks this clear, guys, on the screen, does not mean that it does not have complications. Sometimes my skin is super tight. Sometimes my lips peel a lot because, you know, they're super light and they need more attention. I'm working on a lip balm right now to try it out myself. You know, I'll try everything out myself before I bring it to the channel. And yeah. But right now, what I use on my lips is that same oil, and then I'll put castor oil on my lips. If it becomes real bad, I don't like using Aquaphor, but I do use it because it helps, okay? Although it does have a little bit of petroleum in there. I don't really like things with petroleum, but that's what I have right now. So I use what I have, and I don't, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't get down on myself for using things that I might not want to, like my future self does not want to use, because it's what I have at the moment, you know? So just use what you have. And that's why I like these masks, because you could basically get this off of Amazon. Like I said, my link will be down below, so you could get this off of Amazon, or I think they have them at Target, because, you know, we're not black folk. We're not shopping at Walmart, so you could go to Target and get this. And then the honey, you could get that at the supermarket. So, you know, turmeric, honey, supermarket. To a nice little glass bowl. Use what you have until you, I don't know, achieve the life that you want to live. So, but even when I start making that type of money, or even when that money comes in, because I'm trying to reword the way I say things, I'm still going to be doing my Old Faithfuls. It just works. You know, you don't need to be using brand names that basically got shit in it, to be honest. Kind of like when you go to the doctor, but don't get me started on that. So natural is always best. Yeah. So yeah, trust in self, trust in God. Anybody around you who is not doing you any favors, let them go. Trials will come, but trials also will go, okay? My nose been super dry because I just been blowing it. But what I also did get was a air purifier. I love it so much. I got it off of Amazon. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it in my Amazon store. And maybe I should I might make a video showing you what my new favorites are. But yeah, that's one of them. It's definitely been helping with my breathing and stuff. Now this came out recently, but right here is pretty smooth because I know people might ask. I know somebody's like, oh, you don't have to point it out every time you come on the channel, but I do, because my channel really got boosted when I was sick, and that had nothing to do with me. That was God. So I always like to point it out and show people, yes, I still get flares. I am doing everything I need to do, but your body is still healing, whether it's 3 years after, 4 years after. So now just a little spot came out, and this part is smooth, but this part right here it's hurting right here. But I'm not paying any mind. I do my red light all the time. I will try to link the red light under every video, because every time I talk about it, somebody's like, oh, can you give me the link? Everything should be down below. I'm sure it's linked down below, but I will recheck. And if you are interested in the red light that I have been using, the link is down below. But yeah, so once you put this mask on, which is very moisturizing, you're gonna go ahead and leave it on for 20 to 30 minutes. And do whatever you gotta do around the house or whatever. Let me just make sure I get my corner of my lip. So yeah, leave this on for 20 to 30 minutes, and then we'll rinse it off, and I'll show you what I do next. So I'll be back. All right, guys, it's been about 25 to 30 minutes. As you see, this mask does not dry up because it is what? A conditioning mask. It's something that's gonna bring life back to your skin. So I'm gonna rinse it off, and then I'm gonna use my face wash, the Josie Maran Pineapple Enzyme Pore Clearing Cleanser. That's a lot to say. I'm gonna use my little scrubby and just rinse my face. I have to go grab it, and once I finish rinsing my face, then I'll put my oil on. So I'll be right back. So now that I have washed it off, this is how it looks. Clear, nice and clean. I love it, and it feels amazing. So soft. Very supple. Not dry. Love it. I'm not gonna double rinse. I just want to use this to get the coloring off a little bit, but you don't have to use a lot of soap. Literally have a dot. See? Dot. You know, I'm gonna just rub it in and rinse it off. I'll be right back. So for those of you that have been watching me for a little bit, you know I don't use any type of towels or rags or any paper towel on my face. I kind of just let it evaporate. If you have a toner that you make, like I also ice my face with rose water, or I make my own rose water toner, but I'm not using that today. I'm just gonna let the water and the honey do what it does. I did rinse my face off again with the this, but not like a lot, you know, and I rinsed it off immediately so I could still have that, you know, that tang from the honey. I'll be making up my own words. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go ahead and apply this while my face is still supple and a little wet. Okay, so what I do is I just tap my hands down into it like this. I know some people like to strain out their flowers and stuff, but I keep mine in there, and it gets even more potent as time goes on. And then I just massage it into my face. Sometimes what I like to do too is I'll take like my knuckles and, you know, like wish on my face with my hands. Or it's pulling up, 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 up and back. Okay. Just give yourself a little massage A little self-care massage. And I always pull it into my little hairs. And that is it, folks. So I hope you really like this mask. I hope that it makes you feel conditioned, because it definitely makes me feel conditioned and not too dry, and that's what I was going for. So if you try it, let me know. Come back to the video and let me know if you tried the mask. Again, everything that you need will be down below in the link, the Amazon store link. You just have to go into the self-care tab, okay? I want you guys to have a beautiful, beautiful day, a beautiful night, a beautiful evening, a beautiful whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you in my next video. Later.